Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review of this bag here, the Mini Dear Ever, and mine is in the color Celeste Blue, and it is a color from 2016, from when Raf Simons was the head designer at Dior. So I've had a couple of requests for reviews of this bag because there isn't a whole lot of information on YouTube about the mini size. It seems like most people have the medium or even the large Dear Ever, so I wanted to give some specific information about the mini size that I have. So I'm just using this tape measure here because I can't find my other one that I normally use, but anyway, this will give you an idea of the size. So I'm going to measure down at the bottom here. So it's about 8 inches wide, and it is about 6 inches high, and I'll measure down at the deepest part here. So it is just under 4 inches deep at the widest part. So that'll give you the dimensions. I'll show you just kind of the features of the bag, and then I'm going to show you what fits, and I'm going to compare it to a few other bags just so you can see a side-by-side comparison. You'll notice I have my initial Dior Mitza or scarf tied on. I'm going to leave that on because I am not that great at tying these on, and it looks pretty good. So there are a lot of things I like about this bag, and I'll also tell you a couple of the kind of disadvantages, but I really like the design. I think it's actually a pretty unique design or layout for the bag. So there is this flap here, and of course there's that Dior lock or emblem here with the tiny little canage pattern in it, and it also says Dior there. I don't know if you can see that. Just very similar to the Diorama. And then it has 2 magnets here that keep the flap closed. So when you open it, the handles go through the flap. So when you open it, the flap can stay open because it has 2 magnets on the back here too, which I really like. So that flap can stay open, and you can carry it as sort of an open little tote, but it's not completely open because it does still have a little flap inside. So this is how it looks with the flap open. And then inside there is this flap, so your belongings are still pretty secure, and this one is also magnetized, so it stays shut really well because it's a pretty strong magnet. So I've never felt like anything's gonna fall out even if I'm carrying it with the flap open. And then this is what the interior looks like. It's all leather lined in the same color. There's one larger slip pocket here, and then there is a slip pocket here that's a little bit smaller. And then behind here, kind of in between the flap and this part of the bag, there is this big compartment. It's kind of like the secret compartment here. And that is where I like to stick my phone. My phone fits easily in there. Especially when I'm carrying it like this with the flap open, then it's really easy to access my phone. And this compartment can actually expand by opening these 2 little buttons here. So there's one on this side, and there's one on this side. So you can see that when you open that up, this compartment becomes quite spacious. And yeah, so you could fit quite a bit in there. And then if you don't need it to be that big, you can button these back up like that. And you can also make the bag a little more secure if you're not wanting to reach into it too often. And this can snap shut there too. So it's kind of like a three-way snap or button closure on the sides here. So that keeps it really secure, and it kind of gives it a bit of a different look. It's a more tapered look. I don't generally do that with it. I keep this one done up, but I keep this one open. Oh, and it has 4 feet on the bottom, so you can put it down without worrying too much about the bottom getting dirty. And mine is in a grained calfskin, so it's quite durable. And the sides are the smooth calfskin. And so you can carry it as a top handle like this, or it comes with a strap, and the strap attaches to the sides here, like this, and like this. And this strap is adjustable. I have it on the shortest length at the moment, and that works for me crossbody. But if you're taller than me, I'm only 5'4", so if you're taller than me, you can easily make it longer, so it should work on pretty much everyone crossbody. So I love the design of this. I love the flap and the versatility of being able to wear it like this and wear it with the flap closed. And even with my scarf on it, it's easy to just do that. And I think it looks really pretty that way. And I wear it both ways. If I'm out doing stuff where I'm not going to be needing to reach into my bag that often, I like to leave it closed. If I know that I'm going to need to access the bag a lot, then leaving it open is a little more convenient. So now I'll show you what fits in here, because yes, it is the mini size, but for a mini bag, it actually holds quite a bit. So I'll show you how I pack it. So I usually use something like this. This happens to be my Louis Vuitton mini pochette in the Tahitian print, and that sits nicely in there, so you can see that fits very easily, and I have stuff in there. I usually use some sort of wallet around this size, so I'll show you today. I'll show you my Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet in the Epi tropical print. That fits easily as well. The Hermes Bastia coin purse in aqua, I like to slide that into the slip pocket because it easily fits in there. I always have my 6-key holder from Louis Vuitton, and that fits standing up right next to my wallet. And then I also have an extra lip product. This is my Dior Lip Glow in pink. It's my favorite lip product. So that could kind of be stuck down there, or I could stick it on top. So that's all I would really carry. And then I would put my phone in this pocket here. I'm filming on it right now, but it very easily fits in there. It would probably fit I have the iPhone 7, but it would probably fit the 7 Plus as well. It's quite a big pocket there. And that's what I would fit, or what I would usually carry in this bag. And there's still extra room. You could put a pair of sunglasses on top if you wanted to. So it fits all of the essentials. And then I can close the flap if I want to. If you don't have the scarf on there, it's a little quicker to close the flap. And the flap closes easily, and the bag is not overstuffed at all. I still have room to spare in there. So I love this bag. Again, love the design. I love this color. I love the leather. I love that it has that hidden pocket. I love this flap. The one, or I guess there's two things that I guess I would change if I could about the bag, but they definitely are not deal breakers for me at all. And it has to do with the way this strap attaches. So because the little D-ring here for the strap to attach to, you can see it's right below this little tab. So when you carry it, when you carry it, the hardware kind of rubs on this little tab. So you can already see I have a little bit of wear there because I have used my bag. Now, this doesn't bother me that much. I just think that probably should have been designed the opposite way, where this was maybe above the tab. And like I said, it's not a deal breaker, but that's just kind of one little thing that might bother somebody. It really doesn't bother me that much. I mean, if there's going to be a little bit of wear on there, then so be it. To prevent that, I could just pop that open and have this, so the tab would be sticking out, but at least the hardware wouldn't be rubbing on it, but it doesn't bother me enough to really do that. The other thing is the placement of this is at the back of the side of the bag instead of the middle. So if you just carry it like this, you can see how the bag kind of tilts forward. Once you have it on your body, it's resting against your body, so it's straight. So that does not bother me really at all, but I just thought I'd mention it because, again, some people are bothered by these things. I'm really not. I think there are so many great things about this bag that they kind of outweigh those two little kind of annoyances. So yeah, it's just such a beautifully made bag. The leather is gorgeous. I just think aesthetically, like, it just looks beautiful. Mine has silver hardware. I know some of the newer ones have the champagne gold hardware. It comes in a variety of colors and leathers too. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is one side of the strap is the smooth calfskin and the other side is the grained. Excuse me, sorry, I'm losing my voice. So I'm just going to show you it next to a few other bags just to give you a good idea of the size and in comparison to some bags you may be familiar with. So I'll start with my, sorry, knocked the camera down there. I'll start with my small diorama. So it is a little bit bigger than that. And it definitely holds more than this too. And I'll show you it in comparison to the medium large Chanel Classic flap, since a lot of you probably have that bag or have seen it. And again, it does hold more than the Chanel medium large. And another popular bag, the Pochette Métis. Mine's in the reverse monogram. I'll show you it next to that. And the Pochette Métis is a little bit bigger in terms of height. And also in terms of what it holds. I think the Pochette Métis probably holds a little bit more. And the last one I want to show you is my medium Lady Dior in the supple grained calfskin. So it is a little bit larger than the mini Dior Ever and definitely holds a little bit more. Okay, so that is it. If you have any other questions that I didn't answer, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. I definitely would recommend this style, the mini Dior Ever. I love mine, and I'm actually thinking of maybe getting one in the future in a more kind of fall or winter color, like maybe even black or gray. So yeah, I love it, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.